So what came to me was an inquiry into the nature of silence. And anyone who's heard me talk about inquiry knows the first thing I'm going to say, which is when you ask the question, when you inquire, we're not looking for a conceptual answer, right? We're not trying to engage thought. Now, it doesn't mean thoughts aren't going to come, but it's not what we're aiming for, right? The target of inquiry is something deeper. It's our instinct. It's our intuition. So if you have a way of any question you ask, if you have a way of asking the question with openness, with trust that once the question is asked and released, what needs to happen will happen. The answer will come in the form it needs to come, and you may not even recognize it. And if you're open to some engagement with the mystery, then that's a good orientation to ask any question. And once the question is asked, if you really can just let it drop into that intuition. If the mind is active, so if I would have tried to do this when I was 20 years old, my mind would have been like, wait, what's intuition? Does he mean this? Or what is intuition this? Or is it that? Right? That's what would happen to me. I don't know if anyone else has that problem, but if your mind gets a hold of that and it's like, what is intuition? What do you mean by intuition? First of all, that's okay. Thoughts can be there. More than one thing can happen at the same time. You can have thoughts and you can still engage intuition. So if you need a direction, it's sort of down and in. It's maybe to the deep, I'm using really imprecise terminology to talk about the nervous system, but sort of deeper part of the nervous system, the more somatic, the more maybe primal part of the nervous system. But the instinct is down and in usually, maybe towards your center, towards your hara, towards your core. You can just kind of feel it dropping in deeply, slowly. The question, and really relinquishing the need for an answer in the form you expect it, like as a bunch of words or something. So what is silence? That could be the question. What is silence? You can also just orient to the sense of hearing. What's heard? Orient to the heard. What is silence? Your mind might want to try to divide this. And that's okay. The mind will say, well, no, sound and silence, they're different things. They're like literally the opposite, right? But in direct experience, they're not. So notice the mind trying to divide and let it try to do what it's trying to do. Pat it on the head. And then go right to your direct experience. Go to your immediate experience. Go to your unfiltered experience. And you can ask, what is sound? You hear the ambient sound in the room. You hear the voice. You may hear the ring, the hum, the nada. You may hear all of it. What is sound? Now ask, what is silence? Did you get the same answer? When you only ask of the direct experience itself. It'll be the loudest hum of silence you could ever imagine. Deeply, peacefully silent. Saliently aware, and with whatever texture is there. the bright ring of the environment. All interpenetrated. The silence, the sound, the silence. Form and emptiness, emptiness and form. Body and mind and body. All in equilibrium. What is silence? Let that question go deep, deep, deep. Go deeper than the body itself. Deeper than the form of the floor and the seat and the walls and the room, the mountains. Let it penetrate everything, all form. What is silence? Just silence. Let there be just silence. Let the silence replace you. Or replace the idea of you. Replace the thoughts, the distractions, the yada yada of the mind. That palpable silence that's so right here. Home. Could not be other. Not apart. Not right or wrong, just what it is. Neither loud nor quiet, just what it is. Neither near nor far, just as it is. This is the silence that is unbroken even by sound, even by thought, even by movement. This is unconditional silence. This is unconditioned experience. Not conditioned by the mind. Not conditioned by expectation. Not conditioned by management or estimation or distance. Always in contact. Always right here. Fully accessible. Fully accommodating. You could carry this inquiry through the retreat if it resonates. These are just suggestions. What is silence? And as you go off to sleep, as you wake up, as you walk through the woods, hearing the footfall and the crunch of the leaf or the leaves underfoot. Just that one crunch. What is silence? As you breathe in the cool air, what is it? What is this? It's so close. It wants to show you what it is. It's all here for you.